Hi, this is William Schaeffer with a thought for the day. Why you hate your coworkers. This seems to be a very common syndrome today. 80% of people that are employed in the United States report disliking their job. That's 4 out of 5. And the biggest part of your job is most likely the people you work with. And it seems to be a common feeling that we hate our coworkers. Many people I talk to describe having that same experience over time, and here's why. The mind is imperfect and it optimizes because we have limited amount of material to work with. Because our mind is limited, we've developed strategies through our evolution and through our design of our brain to give more weight to negative experiences. And there's a very practical reason for this. When we were living in the wild, when our ancestors were living in the wild, it was very important to not repeat dangerous behavior. If you ate a food that made you sick, it could kill you the next time. So that memory was very strong. If you went to a place that was dangerous for some reason, it would be very important to remember that. Because next time you may not be so lucky. Therefore, our minds tend to remember negative experiences and negative memories much more vividly than positive ones. And this is a practical optimization technique for saving our lives. If we make a mistake, we could die. The result of this is that in an environment where you are constantly interacting with the same people, you tend to remember the negative qualities of those people and your interactions more than the positive qualities. So over time, you have 3 positive interactions, 5 neutral ones, and 2 negative interactions with one of your coworkers. You will tend to remember those 2 negative interactions. You'll tend to remember the subject you were talking about or the situation you were in that caused a problem. And over time, these negative memories build up. 80% of people report disliking their job and their coworkers. And this is one reason why. Over time, we remember the trivial little mannerisms that are annoying, and these become very strong characteristics of our coworkers in our mind when they may not really be that accurate a representation of who they are and what they bring to the company and what they bring to the group that's working together. But we will tend to build up negative impressions over time of the people that are closest to us. A majority of people that are murdered, the murderer knows the victim. They know each other. And we tend to hate our family members and our neighbors the most because we are most familiar with them. Similarly, we tend to hate our coworkers that we work closest with because we're more familiar with them. And the reason is because we remember negative information more strongly. Now, it's interesting to note that in a lot of religious and philosophical traditions, there's a practice of being thankful or mindful, saying a prayer for your blessings, being mindful of the good qualities in your life, taking a moment to reflect on all the things that are working for you the right way, taking time to inventory all the positive experiences in your day and all the positive things in your life. And this has a great benefit of helping to counterbalance this equation in our mind of negativity. Now, This impression in our mind may be very valuable for helping us to avoid dangerous situations, but we weren't really designed to work with the same people day in and day out, with the same strangers day in and day out. And over time, this mechanism works against us a little bit. So to counterbalance it, we can take time to be thankful and to be mindful for the blessings in our life and the good qualities that people in our life bring to us. And this helps bring our impression in our mind more in tune with the objective reality. Because a lot of the people that annoy us, a lot of the coworkers that annoy us, have very many good qualities, and they bring a lot of good character traits to the organization. But it is our perception that skews the few negative experiences as having a lot more importance. Therefore, the reason we hate our coworkers is we tend to remember negative information more strongly. And over time, little annoying habits or interactions will take on a greater significance than is perhaps really warranted. To counteract this, we can practice being mindful or thankful for our blessings to help add some more positive data to the equation that has faded away over time. And this is why we tend to hate our coworkers. Thanks for watching, and leave your comments below. Thank you. And I thought I was recording. Okay,